Okay, so I was in the middle of making a video and I stopped it because I want to make a video within the video. I have an a1708. This is the 2017 MacBook, and this is the MacBook Pro. It's a nice model, USB-C, space gray, still pretty nice. It does have one of these drives in it, and this is how it actually came. Actually, there's a little black tape there. This is the SSD that does go bad. I made lots of videos. If you're interested in me talking about that, I go over warranties on these ones, problems with these ones that do go bad as well. And yeah, go ahead and check that out if you're really interested in that. But there's two problems with this device. And this is the number one. Well, this is one of the problems that are going on with it. The other one is that there's a power issue with this MacBook, and sometimes it would turn on and turn off. Other times it would just kind of randomly turn off sometimes, and we're wondering really why it's going on there. So when I was opening it, I was taking it apart. I actually got to a point where I found out what the problem was. I'm going to continue the repair, but that's why I'm just kind of stopping it, because I do have it here, and you can see there's a few things going on here, and we're not going to talk about that part yet, but you see the red dot in the middle there? That usually means there's some type of liquid spill. I don't know if this has been opened. Maybe someone's drinking water and they spilled something on it, or if it happened before or after. I'm not too sure. I do see one of the fuses on the bottom here. You'll see it's a little bit discolored right there. See that? That should not be like a grayish. It should be the other type of brownish colors that the other ones should go. I do see that the solder does need to be a little bit reattached there. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that's reattached. I'm going to add some flux and touch it up just a little bit, and then this one is actually going to go through the ultrasonic as well. But before it does that, and I think that's going to go ahead and fix it, obviously we'll put something here. If you guys aren't sure, I'm not sure what that is. I don't know. I've seen the memes before about toothpaste being the memes, but I actually think this might be real, and this is exactly what's going on here. I'm not too sure really what's. I mean, the memes are there for a reason, that people put toothpaste on it, but I think this actually might be it. Random touches of like thermal paste like everywhere, and I saw it on some caps. I was cleaning it up, and it was just the strangest thing in the world. So this does have two problems. This does have a problem where it's randomly turned off, and it does have the a1708 SSD issue. We're going to be replacing this one, hopefully with like a 512. Hopefully they want that size. That's a pretty good size, and it avoids the issues, pitfalls. If you're interested in that, you can go ahead and take a look at the other videos about what I'm talking about with the a1708 SSD. And for this, we're obviously going to put new thermal paste on it. Hopefully the CPU didn't cook itself a little bit too much, but I did see it come on at least once, so I'm having a little bit more hope there. So we're going to go ahead and touch it up a little bit there at the bottom there. I'm going to go ahead and do a repair. Maybe stay tuned for that video. We're going to touch up some of the fuses there, put it through the ultrasonic, and then put some new thermal paste on it, and it should be all good to go when we put on SSD as well. But I want to show you guys at least this one. I do know, now the thing is about something like this is mainly why I want to make the video, is because of the thermal paste toothpaste or something like it. I don't know if it actually is or not. No, it doesn't smell minty, so it's it's not. Definitely try to get at least a reputable brand that you possibly can get that does have some silver in it. So on the A1932 models, you'll see that they do have like this black thermal compound on there, and that's very unique to that one. You want to get very similar one. You don't want to just put some random type of thermal paste on there, because that's not what it was really made for. I believe some, maybe even I don't think the A1534, but I don't know if the M1s have that. I don't think they do. They have a special thermal compound, but I know at least for the A1932s, when you remove it, you'll see under the heatsink that there's this black thermal compound. You want to reuse something very similar to that, because it's there for a reason. If you do have to put thermal paste just because if it's a heat issue, these things do get hot as well. These are the older ones. They do have Intel chips. They get very, very hot, and some of them thermal throttle. I do know there's even the 15-inch one that has i9 that does it. No amount of thermal paste is going to help you in the world with that one. People don't like thick heat sinks anymore. They don't want big fans, thick heat sinks, because that's what's supposed to be happening. But unfortunately, people don't like that. They like thin laptops, and then you get a thermal problem, then you're running around so hot. You can't have both, so you have to pick one. This person wanted to fix their own. They wanted to put their own thermal compound, and now they're having more problems than they ever have. Always more is better than less, but too much is always bad too. Just wanted to talk a little bit about that today. Always make sure if you're doing this, be very, very careful. Try not to touch other components. Make sure you unplug everything. Now this one's always strange because the heatsink, to unscrew the heatsink, it's on the other side. So you have to flip the board over to remove the heatsink. It's weird. I don't know. It's really strange. So I could see why you're touching other components, making other pitfalls. So this happens. So you come into a repair shop or you buy another computer. So we're going to be doing that. We're going to be fixing it. That'll be another video. But I just want to talk a little bit today about what comes in here. Always just be really careful when you're putting thermal paste, or if you're doing anything else, make sure you unplug it, everything you possibly can. Try to use maybe some type of gloves if you can, because you don't want to get your thermal paste absolutely everywhere. You don't want to be touching more things, having problems, then getting random shutoffs. Put enough, but don't put too much, and don't put too little. So you can watch any video in the world, someone's always say, oh, that's too much thermal paste, or oh, that's too little thermal paste, you're gonna have problems. But always want to get at least a nice coating, because what it's going to do is when you push this down with all the screws there, it's going to press and then it's going to flatten out. So if you put it too much up, you just want to make sure that you at least cover it enough. But just making a video, guys, just talking a little bit about today, about what the problems are. You don't want to come for a board level repair or even mess up your CPU if you're not putting the right type of thermal paste or not applying correctly. If you're not sure, just come in. Man, we can take care of you. We'll at least give you pointers and stuff like that too. So anyways, I hope you guys will watch this video. If you did, please leave a like. It really does help us a lot. Stay subscribed for lots of MacBook repairs. We do lots of cool stuff. We show you guys a lot of different things that are going on in the store, in the shop, what happens. And see you guys in the next video. Thanks a lot for watching. Take care. Bye.